Vechain actually broke out yesterday above the 786. This is what we've been waiting for the last 2 weeks, I think it is, or 1-2 weeks. We've been waiting for a close above the 786 and the 200 daily moving average to signal the start of a newly formed uptrend. So, although some coins are dumping today, well, Vechain a little bit, it is about 1% down today. However, it is after breaking out. Just coming back, looks like to retest support. What I would say though, can you see this 20 moving average? That is an uptrend line. Can you see it's going through 0.1 and 0.2? We can't lose this. So the 20 moving average is sort of like our shorter term uptrend. So that's the purple one, the 20, and then we got the one below, the 55, the orange one. So going forward, in yesterday's update, we say we can't lose this golden pocket, which is that 2 cent low, this area, which was our 5-month support. We lost that with the FTX capitulation, but we're coming up now to invalidate that. Some cryptos are already beyond this, some are yet to do so, just like Vechain. But with this ascending triangle that we find ourselves over here, that broke out yesterday, we see that we're of course breaking the highs, meaning that we want to see this continuation onwards and upwards, but we need consistency. We need to see the follow through, right? So today we've created this new wick. Now going forward, I have to say we need to close above this for follow through without closing above this wick that I've just drawn out, sitting at 2676. If you're not closing above this with the daily candle, then we're not getting that continuation. Only once we're beyond this, yes, it's going up. So in other words, if we're not breaking past this, then we actually got chances of going down. Understand this. So that's why at the beginning of the video, we were talking about this 20 moving average, how this is actually an uptrending line. You can, of course, draw this horizontal one on the 786. So it's basically saying we came into the apex of the 20 and the 786 meeting, or the 20 and the 200 meeting, and a move had to be forced. So that could have been down, back to here, retest the support to continue up, or just simply break out to the upside. So I will get you the target out of the pattern. So I'm going to do it from the bodies just to be conservative. I'll give you 2 targets. So the conservative target over here, 273. What I would say, when you break the 786, you're just going to the 1 fib level, and then the more aggressive target down here. Yeah, it's basically saying the 1 fib level, isn't it? So we got that anyway, just from the Fibonacci's, understand that. But then also on top of that, acting as confluence, we say we broke through the 200 bullish, we're above the 20 bullish, we're above the 55 bullish, we broke through this golden pocket bullish, because that actually should have been resistance, understand? Because we pushed down, we're exhausting back into this golden pocket to get rejected, and we actually pushed through that. So now that I know we're retracing back to this high, I need to actually, if we are breaking through this, that's our next resistance. So I'm going to drag this up to there, and we can see that with yesterday's candle, we actually pushed through the golden pocket. So it's actually saying, Vechain's chart is actually saying, this is now the point of interest over here. Only when we push through this price are we going to continue to this wick over here, which is also that 786 fib. So let's take you can take a long, not a short, a long up to here, equally losing the 200, as well as that uptrending trend line over here, which is also in line with the 20 moving average. This one, if you lose that going forward, we are going down. That's going to be a short signal. So it's up to you which one you want to wait for. You can wait for both, because there's no guarantee either one's going to both are going to happen. So we can prepare for both, and whichever it actually shows us, we're going to go with that. So at the moment it's broken out one day, and now today, meaning this red candle, we need to stay above it, and then the next day we need to take that wick out. Do you understand that? And that's how we get this follow through to our next technical target. If we actually do hold this, amazing, but again, I just explained, tomorrow we need to break the high, otherwise we've got chances of breaking that wick low, and if so, losing this 20 as well as this green uptrend, we're going to come back down to the 0.5 fib over here, because there is some short-term support, and by the time you come back down there, this will creep up and you get a little kiss off of this and hopefully continue. Otherwise, guys, if we're coming, let's get rid of all these. Otherwise, if we're coming back down underneath the 200 just like this, and losing the moving average of 20, and then losing the 55 as well, flipping this golden pocket back into resistance, well, of course, this is a big push up. We're going to have a halfway point over here. We can dip down to there. So you can lose the actual moving averages and come back down to here. That's very negative though. So although, yes, this would be a push, exhaust, so a Fibonacci retracement back down to the 0.5 or the 0.618 over here for the continuation. But because you'd be under the moving averages, you could come up into them again and get rejected and actually continue lower. So it really is go time. It really is on the tipping point. Basically, we need to really focus on what's going on with Vechain in these next few days. This week is going to be vital, whether we're going to continue upwards and onwards to, you know, 3.5, well, almost to 3.5 cent, or will we just, you know, this be a fake out, come back under, lose the moving averages, and then head back down. So this is the risk, but I'll be here to, of course, analyze it with you guys. We can scale to the lower time frames, like the 4 hour. You see this over here? I'm liking this candle. So what I must say is that this candle currently is still open. So although it's looking like a spinning top, there's not necessarily going to stay like this for the next 2 hours. Of course, in 2 hours time, if it closes as it is, this is brilliant. We should actually expect continuation, and we're only going to get further continuation once we break this. So what I must say, guys, is the points of interest on the 4 hour time frame is this wick over here, as well as this wick over here. Now, when we go back to the daily time frame, it is exactly what we were saying, isn't it? So going back to the 4 hour now, this signal over here is telling us we are now trying to come back up. But once we get about halfway, which is going to be where the golden pocket is, can you see that? This is going to decipher, which just means it's just going to decide whether it's going to, from here, reject, as it actually should, push, exhaust, continue, or will it create the reversal wave and head up to 2.7 or even 2.9 cent, all the way up to 3 cent psychological level. This is what we're waiting for next. So on the 4 hour time frame, we want a clear loss of the low or a clear break of the high, and that is where you can either long or short. I hope that was clear enough for you guys today. Let me know if you're looking to take this, but if you don't, no worries. I don't know, personally, I'm probably not going to take this. I did buy some Vechain yesterday, so yeah, you can say, oh, I took this, but that's more of a longer term investment. Again, just early in the video, we were talking about how price could actually dip a lot further down. But if so, again, we'll look for some buys. But if you remember at the beginning of the week, actually, I'm not sure I looked at the weekly time frame with you guys, but yeah, we did actually. So this signal over here is saying I confirm the 20th support. I want to continue up to our range high 3.3 cent, which is what we've been going through over the last weeks, but also early on in this video. The weekly is saying bullish. The daily is saying bullish. Let's see follow through though. The 4 hour is gearing up. We need to see a break of that high, and boom, let's get that continuation for Vechain. I hope you guys enjoyed today's update. Like, subscribe, comment. We're almost at 5k, so share the video, turn the notification bell on. Follow me on my new Twitter if you want to take action on the course and the mentorship, which is discounted till we hit 5,000 subscribers. Make sure you're following Louis Vibes _ anyway over on Twitter if you want to enter a giveaway for a free course for when we hit 5,000 subscribers. There is a link underneath this video to head to my new Twitter. It's a picture of me, actually me, and I'm wearing a black shirt with some fruits on it. So that, because I had some people getting confused saying they wanted to make sure they're not following the wrong person. But yeah, I think I'm the only Louis Vibes. But yeah, just hit the link underneath the video. Cheers.